Hey everyone, you know how sometimes you hear a story and it just settles into your heart, like it reminds you of everything good in the world? I was thinking about one of those stories today, about a woman named Grandma Frida.
Oh, I love a good heartwarming tale, especially if it involves a wise old soul. What kind of story is it? Does it involve a secret garden or something equally enchanting?
Or maybe a cottage overflowing with freshly baked cookies and the scent of old books. I'm picturing this idyllic scene already, honestly. Tell us more, Adan.
And there has to be a pet, right? There's always a wonderfully characterful pet in these kinds of stories, acting as the silent, furry protagonist.
Jake, you hit the nail right on the head. Grandma Frida lives in this small, super cozy cottage right on the edge of a village, and every morning she sits on her porch with her tea, watching the world go by, and her cat, Minka, is always curled up gracefully around her legs.
A cat, of course. Is Minka one of those super aloof regal types, or more of a cuddly lap cat?
Oh, Minka is way beyond that. She's not just any cat, she's exceptionally clever. Like, she intuitively knows exactly when Frida needs company and when she wants to be left alone. Some days, she's watching birds, nimble on the windowsill. Other days, she's purring in Frida's lap, almost saying, "Don't worry, I'm here."
Wow, that's incredible. It sounds like they have a bond that goes beyond just owner and pet. It's almost telepathic, like Minka understands human emotions.
I mean, cats are pretty smart, but anticipating when someone needs space versus comfort? That's next level. My cat just demands food regardless of my mood.
Mine too, Jake. But imagine having that kind of companion, someone who just gets you without you even having to say a word. That's a true treasure.
Absolutely, and Minka's empathy isn't just reserved for Frida. One afternoon, Frida's taking her daily walk in the park, and Minka is of course with her. They spot this little boy sitting sadly on a bench, eyes full of tears, clutching a crumpled piece of paper.
Oh no, a sad child is the worst. My heart just sinks hearing that. What did Frida do?
I'm guessing Minka didn't just stand by. She sounds like the kind of cat who'd intervene.
She absolutely did. Minka gently jumps onto the bench and nudges the boy with her nose. He looks up, surprised, and when he sees Minka's big, bright eyes, a small smile actually flits across his face.
See? Animals just have a way of breaking through, a non-judgmental, purring bundle of comfort. That's really sweet.
Frida, gently, tells him, "That's Minka. She seems to want to cheer you up." The boy sniffs and tells them his toy is lost. He can't find it anywhere in the park.
Classic kid problem. Losing a favorite toy feels like the end of the world when you're little. But Minka, she has a good nose, right? I'm getting a feeling here.
Oh, this is going to be good. Canine units have nothing on Minka's feline intuition. Toy detection mission initiated.
Exactly. Frida listens, smiles and says, "You know, Minka has an excellent nose. Maybe she can help." And you won't believe it. After a few laps through the bushes and a lot of sniffing, Minka finds the lost toy under a bench. The boy beams, clutches his toy, and scratches Minka gratefully behind the ears. Frida just laughed and said, "She's a very special cat."
That's just the most perfect little anecdote. It's such a simple act of kindness, but to that little boy, Minka was a hero. And Frida for trusting her cat's instincts.
It's so beautiful how animals can facilitate those small, genuine connections between people. And on the way home, Minka purred contentedly, like, "Job well done." Frida knew then that her companion wasn't just enriching her life, but the lives of those around her too.
What a legacy, right? To be known as the lady with the super helpful, empathetic cat. I want a Minka. Mine just watches me trip over things and judges me.
Well, the story gets even more interesting. A few days later, Frida is back on her porch with Minka. Sun's shining, flowers dancing, a perfect morning. But Minka's different. She's sitting upright, ears twitching, eyes fixed on the garden gate. Frida asks, "What did you see, my girl?"
Oh, a new visitor. This is exciting. What do you think it was? Another lost soul for Minka to help?
A squirrel? A bird she's been stalking? Or maybe, is it another cat? I'm hoping for another cat. Minka needs a partner in crime.
It's gotta be another cat. The Minka-Frida empire is expanding. Maybe a tiny, fluffy apprentice for Minka to train in the ways of human comfort.
You guys are on fire. Suddenly, Frida hears a soft meow, but it's not Minka. A small gray tabby kitten is crouching by the fence, eyes full of curiosity, but also a little shy. Minka leaps gracefully from the porch and approaches cautiously. The kitten takes a hesitant step back, but Minka gently places a paw on the ground, almost like, "Don't worry, we're friends."
Oh, my heart! A shy kitten meeting the queen of empathy. This is just too cute. What did Frida do?
Frida smiles. Well, look who we have here. She walks slowly towards him, holds out her hand. The kitten sniffs cautiously, and then, as if deciding Frida and Minka are totally trustworthy, he pads closer and rubs his head against Frida's hand.
Oh, that's just the sweetest thing. He knew he was safe. It's like the universe just sends these little creatures exactly where they need to be.
So, a new resident. Did he stay? Did Minka adopt him?
Frida said, "See, Minka, we have a new visitor." And from that day on, the little tomcat came by every morning. Frida named him Moritz. Minka was a bit skeptical at first, maintaining her queenly composure, but soon enough, she was sharing her favorite spot on the windowsill with him.
Aw, a reluctant big sister. That's typical cat behavior, but it shows how truly special Minka is, to open her home and her heart to this little guy.
It really is a testament to Frida's home, too. It must just exude warmth and safety for creatures big and small. A sanctuary, really.
So, now we have the dream team, Frida, Minka and Moritz. I'm imagining them all on the porch, a little feline welcoming committee. But something tells me this isn't the end of their story, is it, Adan?
You'd be right, Jake. The adventures just kept coming. Another morning, Frida's watering her plants, and she notices something really unusual. Minka and Moritz are standing together in front of an old, moss-covered pile of stones in a corner of the garden.
Oh my gosh, what are they looking at? Are they hunting something? A particularly interesting bug?
No, this is different. I'm getting treasure hunt vibes. Cats have excellent senses. What if they've sniffed out something hidden?
Yes, their tails are twitching excitedly. Moritz is pawing at the soil. This is it. They found the secret stash of catnip.
Frida puts down her watering can, super curious, and walks over. "What have you discovered?" she asks, and when she bends down, she sees it. A small, half-buried metal box. It's heavy, with an old rusty lock.
No way! A real treasure box. This is incredible. From comforting children to finding buried secrets, these cats are practically archaeologists.
I knew it. Those two have been planning something. Imagine just finding that in your garden. The suspense must have been unbearable for Frida.
Okay, Adan, don't leave us hanging. What was inside? Gold coins? Ancient cat scrolls? The lost recipes for Grandma Frida's legendary tea?
Frida, laughing, exclaims, "Oh, you two are real treasure hunters." She takes the box onto the porch. Minka immediately jumps onto the table, watching intently as Frida tries to open the lock. After a few skillful twists and a little patience, she finally manages it. With a soft click, the lock springs open.
The click! That's the sound of history unfolding. I'm on the edge of my seat. What an amazing moment, shared with her furry detectives.
And the cats are right there, probably sensing the gravity of the moment, their ears perked, just as curious as Frida. They're definitely part of this discovery.
Frida holds her breath as she opens the box. Inside, a collection of old photographs, a silver pendant, and a yellowed diary. She carefully takes out one photo and recognizes the face of a young girl with dark curls. She looks familiar to Frida.
A diary? Oh, that's even better than gold. That's a story, a personal history, right there, waiting to be read.
And a silver pendant, too. Imagine the stories those items hold. The young girl, she must have lived in that house. It's like finding a direct line to the past of your own home.
Frida murmurs, "This must be decades old." She opens the diary, and it apparently belonged to a woman named Elizabeth, who had once lived in that very house. With each word, Frida becomes more immersed in the story.
And while Frida reads, Minka snuggles against her and Moritz purrs contentedly, as if they both sense that this old secret would change their everyday lives forever.
Wow. So, not just a historical artifact, but something that genuinely connects Frida to the very fabric of her home. It's like the house itself was waiting for her and her clever cats to uncover its past.
It gives you chills, doesn't it? The idea that these stories, these lives, are just buried right beneath our feet, waiting for the right moment and the right people, or cats, to unearth them.
And how fitting that the animals, who are so connected to the land and the present moment, were the ones to lead her to something from the deepest past. It's like they're guardians of history.
Exactly. This isn't just a story about a little old lady and her cats. It's about opening your heart and your home to the unexpected. It's about the quiet magic that exists in everyday life if you just pay attention.
And about the incredible intuition of animals. Minka and Moritz, they aren't just pets, they're companions, healers, and now literal treasure hunters who've brought an entire life story to light.
I can only imagine Frida reading that diary, piecing together Elizabeth's life, and feeling this profound connection. It must be like having a new friend, a silent confidant from the past.
It makes me look at my own cat differently now. Maybe she's not just napping, maybe she's detecting historical anomalies in the garden. I'll have to start following her around with a shovel.
Haha, maybe so, Jake, but in all seriousness, the story of Frida, Minka, and Moritz is a beautiful reminder that our lives are enriched by the connections we make, the kindness we share, and sometimes by the very old secrets that our beloved animal friends help us uncover.
It truly is. It leaves you with this warm, fuzzy feeling and a sense of wonder. What a truly special bond and an incredible series of events for Grandma Frida.
And it makes you think about your own home, doesn't it? All the stories that might be hidden there, just waiting for a furry friend to point them out. A real inspiration.
Yeah, thanks for sharing, Adon. This was a really lovely story. I'm definitely going to hug my cat extra tight tonight, just in case she's trying to tell me something about a secret family treasure.